Welcome to Urban Teacher TV. This week we're looking at entrepreneurship in education. Is it really relevant? Is it really needed in this day and age where we're trying to get more young people to be employable? So we're going to go diving into a primary school to find out some of the latest stuff that they're doing around entrepreneurship, and also check out this brand new course that's actually entering into education. It's called Entrepreneurship, run by Julian Hall.
Okay, so Julian came into our school for a 10-week program, and he was looking at leadership and teamwork and entrepreneurship. So in all honesty, I had no expectations. I didn't know what to expect, to be fair, but from the children have been on such a journey from week 1 to week 10, and it's just amazing to see how they've kind of blossomed. So the first week was really focused around what an entrepreneur is, what do they do, and then it just, from there, I think the seed was sown from week 1. And then the children were invited to do a number of different activities. They had a number of opportunities to do. They developed their leadership skills, their presentation skills. It's just lovely. It's been wonderful to watch them.
Hello, Lincoln. So tell us what you've learned on the Entrepreneur course.
I learnt how to run a company wisely using my maths and English in a balanced way.
And what kind of things did you produce on the course?
We were able to design cars, we were able to make posters, we even got to make board games.
And how did that help you in terms of your learning and thinking about how business works in school?
Well, it helped me to know that, it helped me to be able to go through life a little bit more smartly, and it helped me be able to know how to run a company more better. Because before, when I tried running a company my first time, I was not good at it.
Why wasn't you good at it?
Well, I made many mistakes in the writing, and it didn't seem as well laid out as now.
Well, I really enjoyed the course. It's like we had really great opportunities. Like we created board games and created designs for shoes, and it was fun working in teams and getting to know the different jobs of becoming an entrepreneur.
So basically we had to learn about profit and loss, and it has a very good benefit in our maths and subtracting and adding, and it helped us to do well in our normal form studies and life.
Okay, did you have to present any of this at all or make a picture?
Yeah, it was very exciting to pitch this in front of our classmates, and it was very exciting as we did our best.
And would you say that some of these skills that you've learned, how have you used them in other subjects?
I'll be more independent in my other subjects by learning all of this.
And when you say independent, how's that? What do you mean?
Because in some of the tasks we need to work by ourselves and then share it with other teams, so I've been more independent in that.
That's brilliant. And why would you say it's an important skill to learn?
Because if you don't learn, and then because it learns about profit and loss, which is a subject in maths, so it will help me more in my maths and English.
I think that it's helped me become more creative and more imaginative. And
that's great, because I think sometimes you do want to become more creative and imaginative in your learning. So that's a really powerful thing. So how did you become creative? Give us some examples. What did you do?
Creative. Well, I did start a business.
Yeah. What was the business?
I was selling sweets, but then I had to stop.
Okay. And how much was you selling these sweets for?
So my maximum was about £2, minimum was 50p. And yeah.
And do you reckon these skills are going to help you in the future?
Yeah.
How are these going to help you in the future?
With my jobs, my money.
What kind of led you to kind of come out of that kind of probably comfort zone to do these types of courses?
Well, I think number one is the change with the national curriculum now, because teachers, although the standard has risen, teachers have more freedom to teach the curriculum how they want. So with this course that Julian provides, it still touches the core skills. So the children still need to be able to read, they still need to be able to present, they still need to be able to write, they still need to know about maths. So for example, I'm sure the children have already spoken to you about the profit and loss. That was very much about, right, you need to know how to simple addition, subtraction, you need to know about multiplication. It's about making the curriculum more accessible to them. It's like they can actually see the purpose of why they need to learn all of these things. And you can't be an entrepreneur without those skills. You might be able to find people within your team who's brilliant at writing, someone's brilliant at speaking, but it's a combination of all of those things.
Well, my game, it was based on maths because I really enjoyed that subject, and I'm sure I could help others to enjoy it too. So I created a board game including the maths ones, and it's all like about times tables, and you basically the game's like you get, each time you land on a B, which means block, you get a card. If you get it right, you get a block, and then at the end of the game, whoever has the tallest tower of blocks, they win.
We designed board games, and it was very exciting as like we could do whatever we want with our freedom, and like we could have our creativity and also cooperation with our other friends.
Why is it important for girls to learn about entrepreneurship?
Well, I think that girls should be involved in businesses because that they like the popularity is like boys. The majority of boys have more businesses, and I think that girls should be involved because I really enjoyed the experience, and I'm sure that they will too.
Well, in this world, there mostly it's boys who do this business, and I would like it to be more gender equal. Yeah.
For me, I feel it's about gender equality. It's about making it a little bit fairer for them, and there is a place for girls in the boardroom, and I believe that starting it now, it gives them, it's about sowing that seed. There's no point waiting till when they get to secondary school when they've got to choose what courses they want to do because they're choosing their future. Why do we need to wait till then? Let's start that process now, introduce them to other career ideas, introduce them to the world of business, so that seed is already sown and it can just begin to blossom.